hours they've trained, quietly striving to join their heroes.
The women who have got inspired by the show have been working their butts off and have gotten so good. I'm excited to see this new wave of ninja women that are coming out and just doing awesome.
Then, on a magical night in Philadelphia, their efforts were rewarded. Great agility! Look at the power there! Four women are in the top 30 for the first time ever.
It's so amazing that 4 girls got to make the top 30. Goes to show that we can compete with the best of them.
Well, you see that thing rolling? She's about to pull it down!
To be part of this historical moment's been beyond what I could have imagined.
These women are tearing it up. Tonight, the Fantastic Four continue their journey.
We all can challenge each other and help each other get better.
Oh, she's got it!
All 4 of us are absolutely going to hit that buzzer tonight.
Oh! Incredible effort!
I'm going to go all the way.
Welcome to the Philadelphia City Finals. We're outside the 100-year-old Richmond Power Plant. It's our last stop before next week's National Finals in Las Vegas. Hello, everyone. I'm Matt Eisman alongside my partner, former NFL defensive end, Akbar Majubiavilla. Now, Philly is known, of course, for the beloved hero of the silver screen, Rocky Balboa. But tonight, we have another inspirational story in the making. Among the 30 athletes competing, a record-setting 4 female competitors. Yo, Adrian! We got one of the top-winning competitors of all time, Michelle plus 3 female rookies, Boston Rockets, all looking to make history. She's making it look easy. You think you earned a ticket to Vegas tonight. Look at the power and flex the crack. But it's not just the women. We got the weatherman, Joe Borowski. He is flying. And Philly's hometown hero, called by Najee Richardson. Plus, the very first American Ninja Warrior, Jeff Britton. Jeff Britton did it. This Philly course was brutal in qualifying, and now 4 more obstacles have been added. For more on the course, let's go down to Christine Leahy.
Thanks, Fat Bar. First, just like in qualifying, the ninjas will have to make it past the floating steps, the log grip, paddle boards, the wall drop, rolling thunder, and the 14.5-foot warp wall. Then onto the 4 obstacles added for the final. As always, this back part of the course starts with the salmon ladder, where athletes have to jump the metal bar up 4 rungs. Next is the flying shelf grab, where competitors have to swing from a bar, catch themselves on a small shelf, then swing to a second shelf, and finally leap to safety. On the all-new stair hopper, athletes will propel a bar down and then up the metal staircase using whatever is left of their upper body strength. Finally, competitors will face the brutal invisible ladder. They'll have to pump their arms upward like they're climbing a ladder and ascend the 30-foot chute. If they make it to the top and complete all 10 obstacles, they're headed to the national finals in Las Vegas. Guys.
Well, it's going to be a big night for the ladies, so we're going to start off with the first of our 4 women who qualified for the finals. This is Massachusetts school teacher Alyssa Beard. Tonight, she's part of the Fantastic Four, but in class, she's just Ms. Beard.
I'm a 5th grade teacher in Middleborough, Massachusetts. I love everything about it. Being a teacher is a lot like everything I'm doing athletically. There's no end to the whole journey. There's always improvement. There's always ways to become better.
In the top 30 for the first time ever.
Being able to be part of this historical moment where 4 females qualified to finals has been just so beyond what I could have imagined. We have to show students by competing on American Ninja Warrior that if you set your mind to something and you really work towards it,
My 5th grade teacher couldn't do that.
You can accomplish anything you want to.
There's Alyssa's family back to cheer her on, along with Michelle Warnke, Rachel Goldstein, and Jesse LeBrecq. All of them will be running a little bit later. She's got to be the most popular teacher in her school yet. She was just a revelation in qualifying. Only been training Ninja Warrior obstacles for about a year, but a natural. Started winning competitions at local ninja gyms, sent in a submission tape, and now she could be going to Vegas. And there's Jessie Graff. All these women who want to do what she did, earn a ticket to the national finals. Now the log grid, never a gimme. Ooh, almost came off there. Here, just 5'4", 125 pounds. Now facing the paddle boats. I want to see Alyssa Beard go for broke here. Oh, a good save. She's moving up the wall. For this obstacle, you have to climb to the top of the wall, then jump down to that trampoline. Showing that upper body strength. I see you, Miss Beard. Let's see if the teacher remembers how to handle this obstacle. She's going to drop 11 feet to the trampoline and bounce up to catch one of those pipes. Great transition. Wow. Now has to get to the platform. She's going to slide down to the bottom where she can generate more swing. She's struggling. Miss Beard. Come on, Miss Beard. Oh, there you go. This ain't Jesus. Get your back. Put your back into it. Miss Beard is moving on. And this crowd's so supportive, but she spent a lot of energy on that wall drop, and that's going to make this next obstacle, Rolling Thunder, even more difficult. This took her out in qualifying. Has to jump up to that heavy metal wheel and roll it end over end across the 22-foot track. No woman was able to defeat this obstacle in qualifying. Can she do it here in the finals? No, she better do it in the finals. I got a question for you, Miss Beard. Do you have enough heart here to push it all the way through? Well, look at her going. Show and tell time. Look at that. You can see that plexiglass battle makes the pain of the final. Just makes it even harder because they have to reach around those sections. Come on, Miss Beard. Miss Beard. It's not recess time yet. Finding the determination. No time to play now. Keep it moving. The crowd on their feet. Boy, she's taking that action right there. Uh-oh. What does she have left? Come on, girl. And she's still moving the wheel. Come on. I got a question for you. Miss Beard. Come on now. And you can see that wheel moving. It's so complex. Oh! Alyssa Beard splashing down, Rolling Thunder. But the entire crowd on their feet, inspired by the effort of the fifth grade teacher. And let me tell you, Alyssa Beard just would not quit. She battled the wall drop for almost 40 seconds before finally hooking her legs and pulling herself up, and then fought her way across Rolling Thunder. But look at that face. She had nothing left, and the arms gave out.
I just got pumped out. That long fold in the logs really did me in.
He's only 5'2", but they call him the Big C. This is New York liquor store owner Carl Fantuzzo. He's a 42-year-old father of two, but when his kids grew up, he got a new hobby, Ninja Warrior.
Both my boys now are in college. My wife and I are empty nesters. That's an adjustment. No baseball games, no football games to run to, and no kids to drive around. We have dinner now, and then we stare at each other, wondering what we're going to do. Some people go through a midlife crisis. Because of Ninja Warrior, I decided that it was a great opportunity for me to ramp up my training.
He told me he was going to change the basement around to a workout area for Ninja Warrior. Whenever he puts his mind to something, he gives it 110%.
With no kids to look after at home anymore, I've been able to travel to ninja gyms and competitions all over the country.
I feel feel more experienced. I feel ready to make it to Vegas.
And there's his wife, Christine, and their two sons. Also a huge group of supporters out here from Rochester. Well, Fantuzzo fell on Golden Thunder in qualifying, and tonight he wants to get past it so he can face the warp wall. He's had warp wall nightmare since he failed there 2 years ago. Yeah, he's got the eye of the tiger. He's been going to ninja competitions all over the country the past couple of years to get ready. He wants that wall bad. Now the log grip, and at 5'2", not easy to get a grip. But no problem for Big C. Now facing the very dangerous paddleboards, which took out a third of the competitors in qualifying. And he's through. I see him. He is right on his feet for a 42-year-old. And look at him. Why is he so cut? Reaching up to start the wall drop, Fantuzzo only 130 solid pounds on that 5'2" frame. And he's got the upper body to climb up. But with his size, I worry about this trampoline drop. But a perfect transition right onto the pipe. Has to get on that platform. Look at that tippy toes. Using every inch of that 5'2" frame. And Carl Fantuzzo so popular out here. He's getting closer to that warp wall, but a big roadblock in front of him right now. Rolling Thunder. This is the obstacle that took him out in qualifying. That run made it about halfway across the track before his arms just gave out. Well, man, he's almost halfway across already. It looks like the Rolling Thunder is moving here. It's like he's caught up in the rain cloud here. You can see just the effort. And that's the problem. Those spokes, they want to lock it in place. You have to fight for every inch of ground. That boy is moving lightning fast on the Rolling Thunder. That's it. Man, look at that. Carl Fantuzzo with his sons cheering him on. Empty nester. Looking for that dismount. You can see the wheels still sliding though. Oh, he's got it. And now here it is. The obstacle that's haunted him, the warp wall. Can the 5'2" Fantuzzo get up this new 14.5-foot wall? There you go, Big C. Fantuzzo's hungry. He wants this so bad. Carl! You're not done, Big C. You're not done. 2 years ago, he couldn't get to the top, but tonight, sweet redemption for Carl Fantuzzo, and he seals it with a kiss. Now, let me tell you, that's impressive when you're 5'2", but that's even more impressive when you're 42 years old. Everyone knew what this meant to him, but now it's a brutal back half of the course, starting with the salmon ladder. This is the first time he's seen the salmon ladder competition. Has to go out 4 rungs. Now keep the technique. Yeah, back muscles, triceps, biceps, nice. Fantuzzo, he's done it. Completed the salmon ladder. Now he'll be the first to try the flying shelf grab. Has to swing to that small ledge. Oh, completed. But still a victory to get to the 8th obstacle. We'll have to wait and see if that's far enough to get him to Vegas. Well, it was a big moment for the 5'2" Fantuzzo to get up the wall. And at the flying shelf grab, he got his hands on the 2-inch ledge, but with tired arms, he couldn't hang on.
Ran out of gas, and I'm so happy. Finally beat that warp wall. Been haunting me since season 6. Finally got it. Hopefully I did enough to see you in Vegas.
Here's what's coming up tonight. Only 3 women in history have earned a ticket to the national finals.
That's right, ladies.
Tonight, one of these 3 women hopes to join the club.
Absolutely gonna hit that buzzer tonight.
Plus, he's hit the buzzer 7 times in a row, including the one on stage 4 in Vegas. Stage 4. Can Jeff Britton keep his streak alive tonight?
Is that possible? Stay tuned.
When American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior in Philadelphia. While we were away, 3 more athletes took ticket. He went the Energizer Bunny. But the former U.S. Olympic gymnastics coach couldn't stick the landing at the wall drop. Couldn't block onto the wall. 42-year-old Greg Fleming, a three-time veteran, was making his first trip to the city finals. There's the drop and a big bounce, but the physical therapist from Delaware ran out of gas and Rolling Thunder. Marine Corps reservist Eric Torres battled his way across Rolling Thunder. He's ad-libbing, and that's okay. But the man who climbs radio towers for a living couldn't climb the warped wall. Oh, no! Eric Torres comes up short. Well, our city finals course is always difficult, but our next athlete may be able to slay this beast. This is Alex Delacqua, and he's a knight at medieval times dinner theater. He entertains crowds for a living, and he's ready for this noble quest.
I'm a knight of the realm from Fort Lee, New Jersey. I joust for a living. I'm trained in medieval combat. A lot of horseback riding, a lot of sword fighting. Ninja Warrior is very similar feel for me to come here and compete. A lot of the horseback riding and stunts that I do help me with body, core, legs, a lot of it. From riding a horse to getting and jumping on the obstacles is the same group of muscles.
Bucked off his steed, but still alive!
I'm already a medieval warrior, so now I'm hoping to become a ninja warrior.
There's his girlfriend, Sabrina. She's here along with some of Alex's family and fellow performers. It's party time. He's taking off the armor and the chainmail. He's ready to go. And it's easy to be distracted by the costume, but he's a legitimate athlete, made it to Rolling Thunder in qualifying. Now through the floating steps. We know he can ride a horse, but needs to ride down the log ramp. Full body contact here. Nice. Now the paddle boards, which he barely got through in qualifying. Wow, very nimble. Now he'll duel against the wall drop. This knight is moving quickly. Man, all that jousting, you can see he's developed some arm muscles. Blackwell, 5'10", 160 pounds, now facing this 11-foot drop to the trampoline. All right, here's the jump. Good leap there. Nice tackle there. Holding onto the log. The jousting ninja duck joust and win against the wall drop. But now battling the obstacle that vanquished him in qualifying. And a good mount there onto the Rolling Thunder. Remember, in qualifying, this obstacle just wore people out. It's a long way across the track, and you got to have great upper body strength. So you're going to have to use his agility and speed here to turn this big old wheel. This wheel weighs over 100 pounds, and it is actually a wheel. When you look at those spokes, they end up leveling out. That wheel, you have to force every rotation there. There's 8 spokes up there, so that's a lot of movement for Delacqua. This wheel wants to remain stationary, so it is all right. What I tell you, when you start to see the dead hand there, he is pumped up. You got to fight through lactic acid. If you are a medieval knight, then fight through the lactic acid. This is a dragon that you must slay. Well, he's going to get slain here by the Rolling Thunder. Well, he's a performer, and he goes out in style. These athletes better be ready because these obstacles are brutal. Tonight is going to be a knockdown, drag-out, bare-knuckle brawl in Philadelphia with this course, Akbar. And you can say all of that again because you're right. Delacqua started strong, but Rolling Thunder just wears you out. It's more like something you'd see on stage 3 in Vegas, and 10 feet in, he's gassed out.
Just gotta train a little bit harder next time, so maybe next year, you know?
Well, this course in Philly is a heavyweight fighter, but we're going to see some of our top ninjas, including the weatherman, Joe Moravsky. He'll run in a bit. Plus, it's ladies' night in Philly. There they are, the Fantastic Four. They made history by getting here. Now they want to shock the world again.
I'm just like excited
excited to be a part of all of it.
That's coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to the Philadelphia City Finals. While we were away, 3 more athletes attempted to make their way to the national finals. Pennsylvania's John Gowder Jr. made it to Rolling Thunder in qualifying. But tonight, the industrial electrician had a power outage at the paddleboards. Shocking what goes down. Virginia EMT Yancy Quezada dressed like he was on vacation. Quezada can do, but his trip was cut short at the salmon ladder. Boom shakalaka. Marshall University's Tyler Cravens made it to the finals as a walk-off. He looked real solid, but the exercise science major flunked his test at the wall drop. Oh, bad science. Well, we get ninjas from all occupations in all 50 states. Our next athlete is a barber from Pawtucket, Rhode Island. This is Fabio Figueredo, calls himself the Barber Ninja. He wants to make the cut for Vegas.
The real benefit of barbering is not really cutting hair. It's relationships. You can talk about your girlfriend, you can talk about your job. No, I'm a therapist. I make them look better physically and feel better mentally. Cutting hair is actually a great equivalent to American Ninja Warrior. You want to deliver on the first try. There is no second chances. You mess up, you don't execute on point, it's over. I've been working really hard for this, and I want the world to watch this. Get your popcorn ready, because I'm going to Vegas. No problem.
There's a look at a group of Fabio's friends and clients all making the trip from Rhode Island. Figueredo, one of the 21 athletes competing tonight who were knocked out in qualifying by Rolling Thunder. This finals course is even tougher. And he is struggling here on the road. Well, this is not the place where you want to waste your energy. Finally gets through, now heads for the log grip. The barber is one of the bigger guys out here at 6 feet tall, 180 pounds. Push that weight. Now he's getting going. Trying to make up some time now on the paddleboards. A stumble! The paddleboards! Man, this is so choppy so far for Fabio, but he is fired up. Now jumps right up to start the wall drop. Figueredo was a high school football and basketball player back in Rhode Island, but now runs a lot of obstacle course races. But we've seen this trampoline take out some good athletes. You need to be precise. All right, here it is. Hit it. Oh! Oh! What? That's it! That's it! I don't know how he was able to escape. Took a wall to the face, but survived and rose. Somehow he survives, but this barber has had a number of close shaves already. Now it's the obstacle that knocked him out in qualifying, Rolling Thunder. He's a little taller than the other competitors, and those longer arms may help you. Look at Fabio going here. This is where that upper body strength is going to come into play here. The Rolling Thunder, we've added more plexiglass barriers. It is a real challenge. This barber, though, we know he's good with his fingers. Yeah, and this ultimately takes you out of rhythm here with the more plexiglass here. That throws your rhythm off here. A little different than what we saw in qualifying. But he stopped his momentum. Now trying to switch around and go head first. He's got it. He is looking gas out car. Is he thinking what I'm thinking? Push back. Going for the discount here. Oh, no! The Barber Ninja gets cut by Rolling Thunder. Man, the Barber barely survived the paddleboards and took a lob to the face at the wall drop. But at Rolling Thunder, once he stopped and looked around, he could never get it going again, and the arms gave out.
Oh, I had the momentum going and I stopped. But when I stopped, my muscles stopped. I had the momentum. I should have just kept going and then jumped.
Alakbar, this may be the toughest city finals course we've ever had. Philadelphia, man, you talk about the city of brotherly love. This course ain't got no love for anybody. But this field in Philly is packed. Coming up, Jeff Britton, the first American Ninja Warrior. Joe Moravsky, yes! Jamie Ron, Captain NBC, back where he belongs. And Chris Wilczewski. Wow! Did you see that lead? Some of the top ninja athletes take on Philly when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to Philadelphia, where it is ladies' night. 4 women made it to tonight's city finals. 3 have yet to run, including Rachel Goldstein and Jessie Flex Labreck. Our next competitor just turned old enough to compete. This is baby-faced 21-year-old Michael Torres. He's a carpenter from Minnetonka, New Jersey. He's been building to this moment for years.
As a kid, you put anything in front of me, puzzle, Legos, I'm all over it. So when I came into high school, I found out they offered a woodshop program. I knew as a freshman it was exactly what I wanted to do with my life. So I graduated in 2013, and 3 months later, I was working.
Michael is a great thinker. He's able to compute and figure things out in his brain, specifically spatially.
Some people see a pile of wood, I see a table. Same thing with Ninja Warrior. I see the courses differently because I see how they're made. I get it right in the shop, and I train it over and over and over again until it's flawless. I've been training for American Ninja Warrior for about 3 years now, and I haven't missed a day since. I'm going to go out there and just destroy it.
His parents are watching at home, but Michael's cousins and other family members on the sidelines. Torres is our youngest competitor all season. He made the 21-year-old age requirement by a few weeks. Hey, young blood. He's made the most of it. He had the 4th fastest finish in qualifying. He's been a fan of the show since he was a kid, and now here he is, competing and holding his own against greats like Jeff Britton, Joe Moravsky, and Jamie Ron. Oh, got a little tangle up on the paddleboard, but he's moving on. Now the wall drop. I can tell you Torres was an all-around athlete in high school, played almost every sport, and was a state champion hurdler. Now has to make this 11-foot drop onto the trampoline. Makes the grab. And gets past it with no problem. Look at that face. He could pass the 16. But he is looking like a man. Now facing off against Rolling Thunder. Carpenter can use his upper body strength here. Yeah, well, he's had the opportunity to build some of his own obstacles, but I can guarantee you he's never built this obstacle before. Look at that. His shirt says it all. It says he rolls deep, and he's rolling right now. You see that? Look at that. He knocks for his full self. I got this. Rolling Thunder weighs over 100 pounds. Torres 165, and he has just beasted his way through it. Be careful on the dismount. Nice. Nice, Torres. Well, Michael Torres, the rookie, continues to roll deep into his city finals course. Well, look at his shirt. He's got a picture of him climbing up the warp wall. It says Team Torres. Well, go ahead and put your stake at the top of this warp wall. Just like what's on his shirt. Says it on your shirt, doesn't it, Torres? Says it on your shirt. Now the rookie faces the back half of this city finals course, starting with the salmon ladder. He's on it. Oh, well, he's slowed down a little. I think he's worn out from Rolling Thunder. We don't know what the cutoff will be yet, but probably going to have to get at least past the salmon ladder to get to Vegas. It reaches the top. Moving on to the flying shell grab. No one's made it past this obstacle so far. Taking his time for the first one. It's 6 feet. Good job holding on to that first shell. Now for the 8-foot leap. Keep it narrow though here, Matt. His hands are keeping wide here. That can be hard. Narrow. Whoa! There's more left in the tank for Torres. himself while Michael Torres is rolling. Now he'll be the first to try this new obstacle, the stair hopper. Another incredibly difficult upper body test. Has to hold on to the bar and jump it down the steps and then back up. This one not just about strength or endurance, but precision. Oh, look at him going with the switcher. Now, look, you only have about 4 inches on each side, so you have to be very precise here. We're moving it a little too aggressive here, Matt, on the stair hopper. I'd like to see him take a little tinier hop there, just like that. Well, this leap up is the biggest challenge. It's a big one. Watch out for the gap. Oh, look at the traction. That one. This run for the rookie continues. He's looking gassed. What does Torres have left? His first year eligible. No! Torres pulls up short on the stair hopper, but the 21-year-old rookie just put up the best run of the night so far. The stair hopper's tricky because there's nothing to hold the bar in place. Torres starts building up momentum to move forward, and the bar slides backwards, and he goes right off the rails.
She was gonna go for the dismount. Bad idea. Just messed up. That's all.
Some of our best are coming up, including Ryan Stratus. Let's take a closer look at the Fantastic Four. 3 of the 4 are rookies, and they all point to 4-time veteran Michelle Warkey as one of their heroes. They're a diverse group made up of a 5th-grade teacher, a caregiver, an occupational therapist, and a gym owner. And here comes the second member of the Fantastic Four to take a shot at the course. This is Rachel Goldstein from nearby Cherry Hill, New Jersey. She's got her fiancé Jeff on the sidelines. Those two just got engaged after 12 years together.
We were just hanging out on the beach at night, and we just popped the question. But I guess I was not surprised because it's been 12 years, but surprised because it's been 12 years. So,
12 years? Took you so long. He's there alongside Jaylee Ron, who trades with Rachel. There's the other women who qualified for tonight's finals. We'll be watching as well. Really, it's remarkable that Goldstein is part of this history-making group of women, as she started ninja training just a few months ago. But she has a solid athletic background. You know, she was a competitive gymnast growing up and was a collegiate diver at college. Never had a rookie female on a ticket to Vegas. Goldstein trying to be the first. She's on her way for that first obstacle. Alva Logren. Goldstein only 5'4", 115 pounds. She's through. That's going up against the battle boys. But look at whoa! And I think she's 5'4", and she came very close to hitting the water there. Nice save, Goldstein. She's been training since 2015. Her boyfriend moved to Cherry Hill, New Jersey. We just started training with Jamie Ron at Pinnacle Parkour. It's amazing how guys like Jamie Ron and Sam Wilczewski, they've introduced an entire new generation of athletes. You can see Goldstein clearly has natural talent here, and now you couple that with the training that she's put together, this should be a very strong run. Look at the little bump in the shoulders there. That was a hard impact. She really got to give her turn to the trampoline. And look at that. Great control, rotating around the wall, and you feel she's just going to other wall go to get a little bit of momentum. She's going to slide down low, slide down a little further. Get down a little lower. Well, that's the problem. The shorter you are, the lower down the log you have to go to reach. And that's it. Push back, get that momentum, and they try to lock them up. Splashes down on the ball drop, and it just goes to show how challenging every obstacle is on this Philadelphia City Finals course. Well, watch this. She gets a big bounce off the trampoline and hits hard up high on the pipe, but she just couldn't generate any swing to get over the landing pad, and eventually her grip gave out.
I just had no momentum and a hard time gaining it.
This course has been tough on everyone, women and men. Still have no finishers, but if anyone can break through, it may be our next athlete, Joe Moravsky. The Connecticut meteorologist has finished every city finals course he's ever faced. This will be his fourth straight tonight if he can do it. His new baby Emily on the sidelines along with his wife Stephanie. And every ninja in the house will be watching this one, including Jeff Britton, Jamie Ron, and Ryan Stratus. Joe Moravsky flying through the floating steps. You can see him going for speed here. In fact, he told me that he's going for the fastest time. This course is clearly playing so difficult. No one has completed this city finals course, but Joe Moravsky has never failed to complete a city finals course. Immovable object meet irresistible force. Here's the force right here. Nice. Moravsky having the fastest times in qualifying with a great moment as Joe looked down at his family. A rare display of emotion as Joe got to the warp wall with his wife and his newborn baby daughter. Joe exploded onto the scene back in season 5, made it all the way to stage 3. He's done it every year since. Now at Rolling Thunder. Qualifying Moravsky, one of only 9 competitors to complete it. We know he's the weatherman, so he has to be in control of the Rolling Thunder here. Joe Moravsky just violating this obstacle, reminiscent of his run on the wobbling dice. At that time, he broke the course, broke the internet with that run. It looks like he's on pace to do the same thing here, man. Moravsky may be looking for the dismount here. He's shaking his head. He's saying no. No, not close. But Moravsky doesn't even look phased. But he knows the real test comes after the warp wall. No! Okay, he made the front warp look easy, but now it gets real. The back half of this course has looked very tough. All upper body test, and it starts here with the salmon ladder. Getting the crowd fired up as he jumps up. Swim that. One obstacle down, 3 to go. Already into the flying shelf trap. Got the first one. Look at that. Wow. Are you sure he's a weatherman? Now the forecast for success continues. And as tough as this course is playing, just getting this far, making it into the top 15, he has 2 more obstacles if he wants to hit that button. My goodness, this stairhopper was very dangerous. As the jump back off down 4 steps, and then up the other side, as we've seen, our bar will slide on it. Look at how to control the bar and try to position it. Look, it can slide off when you constantly checking it out. First transition up. Watch out for that gap. Inching it forward, excellent control on Moravsky as he tries to shake outside. Careful, nice. Get out of there. Get out of there. The first to come in this stairhopper. 1 obstacle to go. He's finished every city finals course he's ever won. Moravsky trying to keep that streak alive, heading straight up to the invisible ladder. Can he be the first to hit the buzzer here in Philadelphia at the finals? Well, last year in Pittsburgh, he had to fight for every inch of the invisible ladder. Whoa, Joe, come on, weatherman, you got this. Well, he's gassed. He's already having a treatment. What's going to turn out going to do? zero finishes. We've got Jeff Britton in the crowd, but this course may be the first to go undefeated. Man, you may be right. If Joe Morosky gets to the Invisible Ladder and he doesn't have the strength to finish it, well, this may be the most challenging semifinals we've ever had, and I don't know if anyone is going to get through it tonight. Let's go down to Christine for the Paul post-run interview.
Joe, you were so close there. Tell me what was going on.
I actually felt really good. I was maybe underestimating how much of my forearms I was going to need. So I thought my biceps were great. I got on there, I was like, all right, this is good. I needed a little break, but all of a sudden I realized that forearms getting really tight, and I needed to keep moving more breaks. Unfortunately, it was too much.
All right, well, you're a new dad. Emily looks like she wants to go back to sleep, so we will let you do that. Congratulations. We'll see you back in Las Vegas here.
Thanks.
Well, this course is a real challenge, but Jeff Britton's done the impossible before. The first American Ninja Warrior will run later tonight. Plus, it's down to two women. Can Michelle Warkey, great agility there, or Jessie LeBlanc, game time, earn a ticket to the national finals? They're just ahead on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Philadelphia and the semifinals round of American Ninja Warrior. Our coverage tonight is brought to you in part by our friends at Calm Wonderful. While we go away, the trio of athletes hope to punch their ticket to Las Vegas. The Philly physician, Dr. Richard Shoemaker, looks strong from the start. His doctor is shining, and the 40-year-old doctor made it to the blind shelf grab before finally checking out. Dumped into the water. Busboy Mike Soria came out ready to take down the course. Got box there. But the former high school wrestling champ was no match for Rolling Thunder. And he got bit that time. Maryland's Nick Viscresky crushed the first half of the course. Viscresky is rocking his luck at Hurricane, but the aerospace engineer couldn't figure out the flying shelf grab. Well, this course is just eating up ninjas as no one's hit the buzzer so far. Our next athlete has the talent to do it. It's Philadelphia's own Najee Richardson. He was once a top-level gymnast till his career was ended by injury. Now he's trying to become a top-level ninja. He gives credit to his family.
It felt incredible to get up on that wall and hit that buzzer. Being able to look down and see everyone cheering, especially my family, it was awesome. I can't thank my parents enough for all the sacrifices and the struggles to keep me involved in gymnastics, to see me have a better life. We worked 2-3 jobs, long hours, but we knew we had to pull along to get him to where he needed to be. The only way I can think of to show them how grateful I am is by leaving it all out there in the course and just show them that I am doing what they always knew I could do. American Ninja Warrior thing, so Najee gonna be the one. He gonna win this.
Najee's dad is watching on TV, but his mom, Dara, is here along with Najee's girlfriend and a big group of friends, all of them wearing these Phoenix t-shirts. Najee calls himself the Philly Phoenix because he's risen up from the injury that ended his gymnastics career. I see you two-stepping off the floating steps. A little trouble with the rope there, not landing that dismount, and more struggles for Najee. More flying on that rope. Not on the third obstacle last year, but put one of the fastest times in qualifying. 5'7", 155. Hold on tight. It's through. Now facing the paddleboards. Ooh, good leap. Nimrod foot without Najee. He's a high-level gymnast till he tore his right ladder and missed 3 separate times. Started quit gymnastics 4 years ago. Then discovered American Ninja Warrior. Now needs to use those gymnastics skills right here at the wall drop. And he sticks it, guys. I love the way he was smooth there on that transfer. And he's through. The Phoenix flying through this course. Now heads to Rolling Thunder. He completed this in qualifying was very strong. I expect to see that same strong performance here, but you cannot underestimate Rolling Thunder. Fighting through this, those jolts knocking Richardson, that dedication paying off. This obstacle is such a beast. It just wears you down for the later obstacles. I think that's why we haven't had any victories so far. You can see that those folks lock it into place with every movement. You have to fight for every inch of terrain, and he is looking for it. He's moving. Moving that one like a big dog. Now Richardson does it again. Now approaching the half-foot roadblock. I see you, baby. You know what? I want to see this again. He just glides up the wall and catches big air. And look, his hands are another 2 feet above the rim. My goodness. Now staring down the center line. It's the first time he's seen any of these back half obstacles. You got 4 locks. Look at Nashi. Look at hometown Philly boy, Aaron Swab. Now he reaches the flying shelf grab, and he was the first to finish this course. Nice. This is a Philly boy. Nice. Finish this, and he's assured a spot in Vegas. I think he just realized he had only 2 other athletes have reached this point. So now he's guaranteed a spot in the top 15. You know what? Mom, if you pack up that, now the stair hopper. You have to be so careful on this. He's going to slide off the edge. Well, man, he just has to have fun. This is the time and opportunity to show it. Najee Richardson puts on the show for the hometown crowd, but his run ends at the very difficult stair hopper. Well, the finish showed he could fly at the warped wall. It's amazing how high he got. But at the stair hopper, he jumped down 1 level, and the bar slipped down another. He couldn't hang on after that jump. And right now, he's standing by his feet.
What a difference a year makes for you. You looked incredible out there tonight. What do you think was the biggest difference in your performance from year to year?
Confidence. Last year I didn't have a lot of confidence. It was the first time I was getting into it. I didn't have a lot of training behind me, and this year I went really hard with my training, and you know.
You have qualified for the finals in Las Vegas, Najee. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Got to you.
Still no finishers, but maybe a superhero can save us. Captain NBC Jamie Ron is minutes away. Plus, we started with 4 history-making women. Now only 2 remain. And one of them is coming up. Michelle Harvey makes history when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior in Philadelphia. We're outside this city's historic Richmond Power Plant. With 4 women in our city finals for the first time ever, we knew it would be a historic night, but tonight we may be witnessing history of a different kind. Well, that's right, Matt. We're 2/3 of the way through the field, and so far, nobody's figured out this course. Minutes ago, Brendan Pandale went down at the flying shelf grab. So did the fastest finisher in qualifying, Anthony DeFranco. And then veteran Mike Bernardo fell at the stair hopper. So far, 20 people have started the course, 0 have finished. No! Well, we've never had a city finals without at least 1 finisher, but maybe a superhero can save the day. Up next is Jamie Ron, the New Jersey gym owner who's better known as Captain NBC. This Cape Crusader has a new sidekick.
My girlfriend and I, we were dating for about a year. And our 1-year anniversary, I decided to add one to the family and we got a little puppy. Doogie is a Yorkshire Terrier. He's not a big one. I think he's a little. Doogie's a great sidekick for Captain NBC. He is extremely loyal, and he's always ready to train. Can I get 2 more? What? Get a no-go back. house obstacle if possible. Tonight, I think he's definitely going to be there. He's going to be my support to make it all the way to Vegas.
And there's Doogie on the sidelines. Even he's got green hair. As do Jamie's girlfriend, Carrie Green's parents. Don't forget the green hair groupies that show up every time Jamie Ron runs. On Tommy Levinson, he's off. When we talk about not a ton of costume competitors anymore, but Jamie Ron probably the best known and the best, most talented costume competitor. And he's attacking right now. And Jamie Ron's been competing since season 2 of American Ninja Warrior. Oh, that was so close. And that's why you can't underestimate any of these obstacles. Yes, you did it and completed it in qualifying, but doesn't guarantee you success in finals. You have to stay focused. Right now, he needs to focus on the trampoline 11 feet below it. Oh, grabbed onto the log, but making a few extra swings here. He's fighting through those logs. The problem is this is less than smooth run out of Captain NBC. There was a rough landing here. You know, I want to rewind back to the catapult. He went down just the right track. You've never seen anyone do that and make it across. Very risky for Jake Brown. Nonetheless, moving on to the fifth obstacle. In qualifying, he was able to dominate Rolling Thunder. Let's see if he can put it all together again. 5'10", 160. He's been working on his speed and confidence, but he has always had strength. Brown was one of 9 competitors to complete the Philadelphia qualifying course. He is really moving this apparatus here. He is rolling. This obstacle knocked out 23 athletes in qualifying, taking out some good ones tonight. Ron is so powerful. And look at this. This is a superhero. He's taking it all the way to the end. He's securing it dismount. And Ron has it. And a little smile there flowing out the hearts to his girlfriend, his dog, and his parents. And he's got good speed to this point, but now the top obstacles are ahead. And right up the warp wall. This crowd wants to see someone hit the buzzer. They're running out of chances. Being Jamie Ron to be the guy. Well, first it's the sand ladder. He's had one of these in his gym for years. All right, here it is. Nice movement. And with that, he's reached the flying shell crab. Only a few runners left. That may be good enough for Vegas, but you know he wants to hit the buzzer. It's the first grab. And there's the second. Now just needs the dismount. And he's grabbed. No one has finished this course. Will Jamie Ron be the first? Now the stair hopper, and only Joe Moravsky's been able to get through this one tonight. Yes, he had 9 different levels here at that. He's got to be consistent here. Small hops here. Oh boy, he's taking big hops. Watch out, he did it. It's a trap. He seemed in total control, but even experienced veteran like Jamie Ron can't finish this brutal finals course in Philly. Check this out again. Jamie Ron goes 1, 2, 3, 4. But on the 5th jump, he misses. And if you look closely, he didn't get that left side up enough. He banged it and came crashing down.
I wanted to go quick. I knew if I went slow, I would have gassed out. Figure hit as fast as I can. Almost worked.
This course looks unbeatable, but Jeff Britton, the first man to climb stage 4 in Vegas, is still waiting for his shot. See him in a bit. Plus, our Fantastic Four are down to the final 2. Michelle Workey tries to do what she's never done before. Oh! So close when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to Philadelphia, our last stop before we head to Las Vegas next week for the National Finals. To be a part of the ultimate fan community for American Ninja Warrior, join the the 31-year-old gym owner from Worthington, Ohio. She's the veteran among the 4 women running tonight. She's made it to this point, the city finals, 3 straight years, but she's never qualified for Vegas, and she wants it badly. He's got a big group of friends here, including her vocal ticket, Chris. Everyone will be watching, including her friends Jessie Graff and Jessie LeBret. She wants to do what Jessie Graff to get earnest spot in Vegas by making it into the top 15. Well, that's a big time pressure. She'll probably need to get to the flying jump rack to make it. She's a trailblazer for women on the course and off. She's one of the first female ninja athletes to own a ninja gym. Opened up a movement lab gym along with the Wilczewskis in Ohio. She's through the log man. The battle words. 5'4", 135. Marky has a background as a distance runner. She went to University of the Cumberlands on a track scholarship.
Amy has had trouble in the past on the trampoline.
She's got to be worried about this 11-foot drop. Pressing.
See the way she compressed her leg there to absorb the power return from the trampoline.
Now trying to slide down the log and a little triple to dismount here, getting that footing. Good push now. Locking it in. Oh, with the tires. Look at her. Michelle walking through it now. Can she be the first woman to defeat the Rolling Thunder? A real good feeling about Michelle walking here in Rolling Thunder. But this is where she went out and qualified. Rolling Thunder just such an upward test. It is a long way across this track.
This obstacle took out 23 competitors in qualifying, and it took out a few more tonight. Good. She absorbed it now. Look back. This is going to take a lot of strength on the inside here.
She's shaking it out. How much does she have left in that tank? Come on, girl. Morgan continuing to fight through it. Moving the wheel. Now, will she go for this one? Turn around here.
Now, she's got to get a little bit more. She needs to move it and about 20 more inches here on that rail. And then turn around.
And Morgan continuing to fight. Flexing her body strength. Tremendous result.
She could care less if she's on E. Turn around, though, Michelle. Turn around and see your destiny.
Just a few feet from safety.
Oh, she is disappointed. Look at that.
Michelle Markey comes up just short of the Rolling Thunder.
Well, she was only a couple of feet away from the landing area, but she was losing her strength and looking for an exit. And watch her fingers. They just peel right off the wheel. And she's standing by her stand.
Michelle, I know that this is very disappointing for you. You went out, I think, on the exact same side that you went in qualifying on the Rolling Thunder. What about it is so difficult?
Well, it's really bumpy, it's heavy. I was almost there, and it's like, do I swing, do I try to keep going? And I was losing strength. Now I gotta beat it.
I know you can do it, Michelle. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Christine. But we think about it, 4 women in the city finals tonight. That would have been unimaginable just a few years ago. And we still have one more to go. The former track star Jessie LeBret is the last hope for the Fantastic Four. Her run's just minutes away. Plus, Jeff Britton's on a roll. Yes! After climbing stage 4 in Vegas, reaching qualifying in Philly, he's hit 7 straight majors. No problem. Can he possibly make it 8 in a row? It's going to be a battle. We'll find out when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to Philadelphia and the city finals of American Ninja Warrior. Up next, another one of our familiar veterans. This is Chris Wilczewski, the popular gym owner from nearby Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And he has an unusual streak going. He only has success every year. In season 4, he made it to stage 2 in Vegas. In season 5, he fell in qualifying. In season 6, he made it back to stage 2. But in season 7, he once again fell in qualifying. You know what that means, Dad? He's due. This is an on year for him. And as you can see, Chris is sporting pink hair and pink pants. That's to honor the mom of fellow ninja Henry Ferrara, who's battling breast cancer. Here's Henry, along with Chris's brother William. He looks like he's in better shape, too. I mean, you think about it, just looks like he's more ripped, more toned. And that on a balance obstacle last year. But yet to the powerhouse this year. Will Chesky's parents they're here along with many other athletes he's helped train. His gym, the Movement Lab, one of the first ninja training facilities in the country. Hurry, but don't rush. Be careful in the trampoline. Extra grab. Now sliding down to the bottom where we can generate a little more swing. He hooks the leg. He's getting through. Now the announcer that's taking on a qualifying Rolling Thunder. Still no finishers on this city finals course in Philly. And this is one of the big reasons why. This obstacle right here, Rolling Thunder, just wear down your upper body. Even if you get through, you don't have a lot of juice left with the other obstacles. Well, Jesse making good progress. Jesse shocked when he fell in the third obstacle last year in Pittsburgh. Bounced back this year.
Hey, man, this is what I thought. Failure doesn't mean that you're going to have the same repeat. You learn from your failure and you get results. And that's what I'm seeing here from Chris Chesky. Results.
And Will Chesky going for the dismount. And hits he looks focused, Alvar. Will Chesky looks focused. That's the type of focus you need. And the Lord will not get a challenge for this. He's been competing since back in season 2. Even as far as stage 2 in Vegas. Maybe we're beginning to see great ninja Chris Will Chesky continue. He owns the gym. He should be waiting for the salmon ladder. See that dog. Look at it. Just flies to the top rung. Ready for the flying shark wrap. Well, the clip pipe is good. Now he's got to fly and be smooth here on the transition. Well, we're seeing people now kind of go out wide. You got to go down here. Oh, look at him harnessing that aggression here. Now the stair hopper is almost unbeatable. Well, Matt, the stair hopper is like a horizontal simulator. Did you see that jump? Look at him. My goodness, Will Chesky on fire. No one's made it through like this. And look at him. This course is brutal, but he's smiling to the camera and not even slowing down. He should take a breath, Matt. There's no need to rush at this point. But here goes Will Chesky, 30 feet to the top. Will he be the first to complete this grueling Philadelphia City Finals course? Well, now he may not have anything left in the field. And he's got a lot of blood pumping through his heart right now to get to the top here. He is bouncing around trying anything, but this course in Philly just wears you out. Can anyone finish it? And this 10 obstacle here, you got to hurry. And he is making his way. But a lot of stress here on the shoulder and the joint. He's into everything is stressed out here. Well, he's really using it to tire. To get to the bottom. Chris Will Chesky comes at just a few feet short of the invisible ladder, but one of the best runs we've ever seen from this veteran. First, look at the stair hopper. Others have struggled here, but he jumps across 3 steps with ease. And then at the invisible ladder, you can see his arms were done on those last few feet, and the grip came out. And right now, Chris is standing by with Christine.
Chris, you were just inches away
was one of the hardest courses I've ever done. That invisible ladder is no joke. Everything before it was incredibly difficult. I was so close. I really wanted it.
Last season did not go as you wanted. How great does redemption feel this year?
Oh, it feels so good to come back and kick butt in my hometown city. It really felt amazing.
Well, you kicked butt so much that I can officially tell you that you are going to Las Vegas. We're going to see you in that. Doctor, back to you.
No one has hit the buzzer. Wow. We've never had a city finals course pitch a shutout against our talent. Well, I knew Philadelphia was tough, but I didn't know it was that tough. But it's not over yet. Jeff Britton's still going to take his shot at the course. And so does our final female competitor, and they don't call her Flex for nothing. Jessie LeBrecq runs when we come back on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to the Philadelphia City Finals of American Ninja Warrior. Hope you're waiting 2 more athletes ready to punch their ticket to the national finals. John Alexis Jr., a.k.a. the Giant, looked like he might cross this course with a samurai sword action. And even at 6'6", he came up short of the stair hopper. But that was good enough for some good news.
You are going to Las Vegas. Congratulations.
Despite the injured shoulder, crowd favorite Ryan Stratus battled his way to the back half. Oh, man! The anytime veteran couldn't figure out the stair hopper. He said, "Oh, shot." But he too is going to Vegas. Up next, our final female competitor of the night. And for the 4 women who started this night, we are down to just Jessie LeBrecq, better known as Flex LeBrecq. She impressed us in qualifying with her run on the course and her work off of it. She's the caregiver for a young girl with cerebral palsy named Emmeline, who's back on the sidelines tonight. Nice looking. Wow, that was so smooth. And Emmeline was loving it.
I was super excited that Em could be there to watch me compete in the Philadelphia qualifier.
She's taking down each obstacle right now.
When I compete, I usually have tunnel vision, but I was just about to go up and do an obstacle, and I heard her kind of yell to me. We made eye contact, and she started laughing, and it made me feel better, kind of calmed me down, and then I went to the next obstacle. What obstacle do you want to see me make it to?
I can't wait to see you on the salmon ladder.
Is it because I fall on it all the time?
It's really been wonderful to see how Jessie and Emmeline have developed an amazing relationship. They love each other. They're best friends.
A little rain doesn't bother us, right, Em?
Jessie is just a loving gift in our lives.
I'm really excited that Emmeline will be there to support me in finals, and it's a big trip for her. I don't want to disappoint her, so when I hit the buzzer, Emmeline's going to be very excited. She's just happy that my dreams are coming true.
And there's Emmeline ready to cheer along to Jesse's boyfriend and her family. Well, she's got a huge cheering section that includes the other women who ran tonight in front. The ninja community always so supportive. Well, man, she's a stud athlete. You know, she was a track star at the University of Maine, still holds 11 school records. How about that? She ran hurdles, did the high jump, she even competed in the heptathlon. And she just blew us away with her power and ball. And those heptathletes, let me tell you, they are powerful, they are strong, and they definitely have strength endurance. That's what's needed here on American Ninja Warrior. 5'7", 145. She got the nickname Flex for those muscles. After you use those track skills, you're on the powerboards. Stumble, but she's through. Right up into the wall drop. This obstacle has taken out some good ones tonight, including her friend Rachel Goldstein. It's 11 feet down, and trampolines are always tricky. Boy, great technique there. Locked right onto the log. See when you control it now. This discount, though, has been problematic for a lot of competitors, especially in qualifying. Man, she's losing purchase here. and trying to get down on the log to make it easier to get Henley on fire. She's a fire. Now moving on to rolling thunder. And I love how she's visualizing her notes. Little look over to Emmeline, and look at Emmeline smile. Come on, Jessie. Jessie owned this. This is the obstacle that took her out in qualifying. In fact, no woman has made it past it. Shawoki did come close. Oh, look at those back muscles on Mars. Whoa, watch out for your nose. 155, and she is dominating this so far. So this first part of the track here, man, she's really starting to move this thing. The same thing that she was rehearsing prior to getting on the rolling thunder. You see her doing it now. Don't stall up, but those arms are starting to straighten out now. Well, that's fatigue setting in, and I think she's starting to plan her disc on here. Switch on the side there. You can see the plexiglass blocking the grip placement. So close. More revolution. Come on. Create a revolution here. No one has ever been this close. Come on. Come on, revolution. And we're there. She's going for it. Two women are going up this new war ball. Megan Martin and Jessie Graff. Can Jessie LeBlanc continue this rookie campaign? And look at Emmeline. Just a few feet away. Come on, Jessie. And now she's got a chance to earn a ticket to next week's national finals. Something only Jessie Graff and Megan Martin have done this year. Ryan said she wanted to see Flex on the salmon ladder. Here it is. Only a handful of women have ever reached this point. She just crushed the salmon ladder. And now she's reached the broad shelf grab. Man, that's my homegirl right there. That's my homegirl right there. No woman ever completed the shelf grab. I see you. Who is this? Tell me right. That girl is a little brick. She is a little brick. She's got performance up to Vegas. She joins Chelsea Mann and Megan Martin for this season. But we're not the first one to ever do as a rookie. We've had no finishes tonight. Can a woman be our first? Well, first, she's got to get past the stair hopper. I swear to you, Matt, if she gets past this stair hopper, I'm going to run out of this booth right here. Well, this obstacle has been a killer. The two competitors have gotten past it. Can LeBlanc keep this run alive? Every move has to be perfect. Come on, girl. Come on, move it. Jamie Rod, Ryan Stratus couldn't do it. Now watch out, Nate. There is a gap. We saw the gap. Oh! Well, even Flex will recognize her limits. But the entire thing is going to be on their feet with the new sensation. Jessie LeBlanc has joined the club with the elite athletes. Well, that's got to be our bomb one of the crazy healthy run of the night. Jessie LeBlanc just hit a lot of milestones. She became the fifth woman to scale the warp wall on American Ninja Warrior. And when she finished the front shelf grab, she became the third woman this season to earn a trip to Vegas and the first to do it as a rookie. Right now, she's standing by with Christine.
Jessie, amazing job up there. I can absolutely see why people call you Flex LeBlanc. Explain to me what you were thinking as
walk south. Just my hair.
Well, Jesse, you are not done yet. We need you to represent the women in Las Vegas. You made it far enough back to represent national finals. Congratulations. We're going to let you guys celebrate. Take that number back to you.
Well, it'll be tough to stop that, but hey, we still need a finisher tonight. Can the great Jeff Britton be the one to break through? He's our last chance, and his run's next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to the Philadelphia City Finals. Well, how fitting is this history? It's all over Philadelphia. At this point, no one has completed this City Finals course. However, we have never had a City Finals with 0 finishes. But if anyone can save the day, it's our final competitor, Maryland cameraman Jeff Britton. Not only is he the first to climb stage 4 in Las Vegas, but perhaps more impressive is that he's finished the last 7 courses he started. An unbelievable streak of hitting 7 straight buzzers, 6 last season, and 1 a few weeks ago in qualifying.
Season 7, I was successful in accomplishing my goal of hitting every single buzzer, something no one else has ever done. A lot of people have asked me what kind of pressure I'm feeling going into this season, and it's really simple. I don't have as much pressure as I had last year. I accomplished my goal. Now it's all fun. The qualifying course was really hard. 7 buzzers was an amazing feeling. I don't know what it's going to take to finish this finals course, but it's going to be superhuman. It would be phenomenal to hit 8 buzzers in a row. Is that possible? Stay tuned.
There's Jeff's wife, Jessica. She's going to be holding her breath. And every ninja in the house is on their feet for this. Britton's hit 7 buzzers in a row, but no one's finished the course tonight, so one streak must end. Of course, Britton's been a pioneer before as the first ever to climb stage 4 in Vegas.
And you know, Jeff Britton missed out on $1 million fight 3 seconds last year. He knows pressure-filled runs, but this course in Philly is brutal.
And this course lines up well for his talent. But the paddleboards can be dangerous.
Nice.
He's thrown. Great. Now the wall drop. With the trampoline, this could be tricky as well.
Well, we know with Britton's Popeye forearms, climbing up won't be a problem here.
Now the 11-foot drop. And he nails it right through. Jessica Britton only seems more nervous than Jeff. And this crowd is hanging on to Anthony Moore as he now faces off with Rolling Thunder. We talked about the immovable object and the irresistible force, a force that no one has beaten. Took out Joe Moravsky, the man who had the perfect record, and now Jeff Britton, a guy who's hit 7 straight buzzers trying to make it 8. Whoa! He almost slipped on him. Well, he's finished when you got big balls. His spinach is this course. He loves American Ninja Warrior. And look at Jeff, how locked in those arms are vice grips.
If this was being over, watch Britton's left hand. He just misses the rope completely and nearly came off.
Now the warped wall. We see his arms are pumped out. Rolling Thunder will wear you out. But right at the warped wall.
You know, Pittsburgh is starving to see a finisher, and it's going to come down to these final 4 obstacles.
These Philly courses seemed unbeatable. Can Jeff Britton do it? First up the salmon ladder.
Where's the mom?
And get that $1 million that he lost.
But it's almost over.
And he's through.
No.
Now the flying snow crab. It's the first one, now 8 feet to the next ledge.
I need to record this. Okay.
Just needs the dismount. 2 more obstacles to go. And I don't know if this on their feet as he takes on the stair hopper. This obstacle is a beast. Only Murawski and Wilczewski have made it past. Here we go. Okay, he's down the couple now. He's checking the three of them. Watch out, we got. Jeff Britton! And for the first time ever, no one has completed a city final scores. Jeff Britton will move on to Vegas, but his streak of 7 straight buzzers is over. We all fall, huh? And Jessica Britton's going to join him. He didn't finish, but still a great run for Jeff Britton.
Well, watch Britton again. As he jumps down the steps, he's looking side to side, being so careful. But on the last step, he just edges the bar too close to the end, and boom, there's nothing to stop him from sliding off.
Let's go down to Christine for the Palm post-run interview.
Jeff, you're the first American Ninja Warrior. That stair hopper is so difficult for people tonight. Can you tell me why?
I don't know why. I still don't even know why I fell, but I sure did.
Why do you think this course was so difficult?
Because it's really hard. The qualifying felt like a stage 3 course to me. We were exhausted.
We had to make things a little bit harder after what you did last year.
Thanks. I'm really scared to go to Vegas now.
Well, that is where you're going. We're going to see you back in the national finals. Go get dry. Back up to you.
So for the first time, no finishers on our leaderboard. Chris Wilczewski and Joel Murawski made it the farthest, getting to the invisible ladder. Jeff Britton's run left him in the 8th spot. But how about Jessie LeBrecq? She became the 3rd woman this year to qualify for the national finals. All these athletes now move on, including 42-year-old Carl Fantuzzo, who held on to the final spot. Next week is what we've been building to all season long, the national finals in Las Vegas. Only the top competitors remain, and they'll be facing some brand new obstacles as they try to conquer all 4 stages of Mount Midoriyama with $1 million at stake. You don't want to miss it. For Outdoor Jabia Mila and Christine Leahy, I'm Matt Osmond. We'll see you next time on American Ninja Warrior.